Chapter 1. Why suffering is necessary for life. The nature of suffering. Suffering is a universal phenomenon that transcends boundaries and affects individuals from all walks of life. It helps us to learn important lessons, build resilience, and gain strength. Suffering helps people become stronger and more resilient, and it also increases our capacity for empathy and compassion. This newfound empathy allows us to connect with others on a deeper level and offer support and compassion. Suffering is important from a spiritual perspective in addition to its effect on personal development. It pushes us to question our purpose and seek spiritual enlightenment, as well as serve as a catalyst for personal change and self-discovery. Suffering has played a crucial role in human survival, pushing us to adapt and innovate to overcome challenges and thrive in a constantly changing world. Suffering can have profound benefits for our mental health, including stronger mental resilience, enhanced problem-solving skills, and a renewed sense of confidence and self-worth. Suffering can act as a catalyst for social change and advocacy, driving us to become advocates for change. Suffering paradoxically gives us the chance to find purpose and meaning in the difficulties of life. Through overcoming suffering, we often discover our true purpose and find a sense of fulfillment. Suffering is necessary for life as it contributes to personal growth, resilience, empathy, spiritual enlightenment, personal transformation, creativity, survival, learning, psychological well-being, social change, and the search for meaning and purpose. Suffering is a necessary and unavoidable aspect of life. It can teach us valuable lessons and help us find meaning and purpose in life's challenges. Suffering fosters development of the self and resiliency, and pushes us out of our comfort zones. It also builds empathy and compassion within us, which enables us to connect with others on a deeper level and provide support and understanding. Suffering allows us to tap into a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us and can be a catalyst for personal transformation and self-discovery. Pain can inspire artists to create powerful and emotionally resonant works, such as Vincent van Gogh's famous painting Starry Night. Suffering has contributed to human survival by pushing us to develop innovative solutions to overcome challenges. It also serves as a teacher that imparts invaluable lessons through painful experiences, and can inspire individuals and communities to come together and create positive change. Suffering is a crucial aspect of the human experience because it helps us grow, learn, and transform. Suffering fuels artistic expression, contributes to our survival, and teaches us valuable lessons. Suffering is a necessary part of the human experience and contributes to our personal growth, resilience, empathy, compassion, spiritual enlightenment, personal transformation, creativity, survival, and overall understanding of life. Empathy, compassion, spiritual enlightenment, personal transformation, creativity, survival, and overall understanding of life. Suffering forces us to confront and overcome our limitations, and it is through facing adversity that we develop strength, resilience, and the ability to overcome obstacles. Suffering also plays a crucial role in personal growth and resilience, and it builds empathy and compassion within us. Suffering has an evolutionary purpose and contributes to our survival as a species. It teaches us important lessons about adaptation, resilience, and the need for cooperation and social support, and forces us to confront our weaknesses, learn from our mistakes, and grow into better versions of ourselves. The paradox of suffering lies in embracing it, learning from it, and transforming it into something positive. Suffering contributes to our personal growth, resilience, empathy, compassion, spiritual enlightenment, personal transformation. Chapter 2. The role of suffering in personal growth and resilience. Suffering is an inevitable part of life, and it can lead to personal growth, resilience, empathy, compassion, spiritual enlightenment, self-discovery, creativity, survival, and social change. Suffering is a necessary burden that propels us forward on our journey of personal development. It also opens our hearts and minds to the pain of others, fostering empathy and compassion, creating a more compassionate and empathetic society. Suffering can have profound spiritual significance, as it pushes us to seek answers, find solace, and connect with something greater than ourselves. It can also fuel personal transformation and self-discovery. Suffering has been found to be a powerful source of inspiration for artistic expression. Suffering has played a crucial role in human survival, pushing us to innovate and find solutions to the challenges we face. It is a teacher imparting invaluable lessons that cannot be learned through any other means and fosters resilience, empathy, compassion, creativity, spiritual enlightenment, and personal growth. In this subchapter, we will explore how suffering plays a crucial role in cultivating resilience and transforming our lives. Suffering teaches us valuable lessons such as how to persevere and overcome challenges, which ultimately makes us stronger and more resilient individuals. Suffering builds empathy and compassion within us, which helps us connect with others and foster a desire to help those in need. Suffering holds spiritual significance as it pushes us to question our existence, our purpose, and our beliefs, leading to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Suffering can transform us at a fundamental level, pushing us out of our comfort zones and forcing us to confront our fears and insecurities. Suffering fuels artistic expression and allows us to communicate and connect with others on a profound level. Suffering is necessary for human survival. It teaches us important lessons, builds empathy and compassion, transforms us at a fundamental level, fuels artistic expression, contributes to human survival, and serves as a catalyst for social change and advocacy. Suffering is an inevitable part of life, but it can be a vital force for personal growth, resilience, and even enlightenment. Suffering is necessary for life. It allows us to learn valuable life lessons, develop a deeper sense of self-awareness, and improve our empathy and compassion. Suffering can be a catalyst for personal transformation and self-discovery, leading us on a path towards enlightenment. It can also fuel creativity and artistic expression, such as Beethoven's Symphony No. 3. Suffering has contributed to human survival by pushing us to adapt, innovate, and overcome challenges throughout history. Suffering can also be a powerful teacher, offering valuable lessons that shape our character and perspective. The paradox of suffering lies in finding meaning and purpose in life's challenges, and embracing suffering as an inevitable part of the human experience. Chapter 3: How Suffering Builds Empathy and Compassion. The journey of life is filled with suffering, but it is through suffering that we are able to grow, develop resilience, and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. One of the most profound connections that suffering fosters is the relationship between empathy and compassion. Empathy and compassion are powerful forces for personal growth and resilience. By reaching out to others and offering our support, we create a network of empathy and compassion that can sustain us through our own challenges. Suffering can be a catalyst for personal transformation and self-discovery, as it forces us to confront our own vulnerabilities and limitations. Suffering has a remarkable impact on creativity and artistic expression. Many artists have drawn inspiration from their own pain and suffering, using their art as a means of catharsis and healing. Suffering has played a crucial role in human survival, pushing us to adapt, develop resilience, and find innovative solutions to overcome challenges. Enduring and overcoming suffering has numerous psychological benefits, including building resilience, enhancing emotional intelligence, and foster a greater sense of self-efficacy. Suffering is not only transformative on an individual level but also on a societal level. It ignites a fire within us, compelling us to take action, speak out, and fight for a more just and compassionate world, ultimately leading to a more compassionate and fulfilling existence. Suffering is an integral part of the human experience, and it can foster empathy and compassion within us. When we go through challenging and painful experiences ourselves, we gain a unique perspective on the struggles of others, and we can offer support, comfort, and solidarity. As we navigate our own pain, we become more sensitive to the pain of others. This enables us to be present for others in their darkest moments. Personal suffering can fuel our desire to create positive change in the world. We become passionate advocates for those who are suffering. While suffering may seem unbearable at times, it plays a vital role in our personal growth and development. It also fuels our desire to create positive change, transforming us into advocates for those in need. In the subchapter Cultivating Compassion for Others Through Understanding Suffering, we explore the profound connection between suffering and compassion. We will learn how suffering can help us to grow and develop a genuine sense of compassion and actively seek to alleviate the suffering of those around us. Suffering is an essential part of the human journey towards enlightenment because it challenges us to question our beliefs, values, and sense of self. Suffering can also serve as a catalyst for personal transformation and self-discovery. Suffering has been found to fuel artistic expression and creativity, and can give birth to profound works of art. Suffering has contributed to the survival and advancement of the human species. Through enduring and overcoming suffering, we have developed resilience, adaptability, and problem-solving skills that have been crucial for our survival. Suffering can inspire individuals and communities to come together, raise their voices, and fight for a more just and compassionate society. The paradox of suffering is explored in this subchapter. Through our darkest moments, we may discover hidden strengths, develop a deeper appreciation for life's blessings, and find a renewed sense of purpose. Understanding suffering is essential for cultivating compassion for others, as it can be a catalyst for positive change. Chapter 4. The spiritual significance of suffering and its connection to enlightenment. Suffering is an inevitable part of life, and it is necessary in order to learn spiritual lessons and to grow spiritually. Suffering pushes us out of our comfort zones, teaches us valuable lessons about ourselves and the world around us, and builds empathy and compassion within us, enabling us to face future challenges with courage and determination. Suffering strips away our ego and illusions, revealing the truth of our existence. Through suffering, we can find a deeper connection to our spirituality. Suffering can be a catalyst for personal transformation and self-discovery, leading to the discovery of hidden strengths, talents, and passions. Suffering serves an evolutionary purpose and contributes to human survival. It teaches us humility, gratitude, and the importance of resilience, and reminds us of our shared humanity and the fragility of life. Psychologically, enduring and overcoming suffering can have significant benefits, including building mental toughness and emotional resilience, teaching us coping mechanisms, and helping us develop a positive mindset. Suffering can also act as a catalyst for social change and advocacy. Suffering provides meaning and purpose in life's challenges by reminding us of the preciousness of each moment and the power of our own choices. The spiritual dimensions of suffering can help us to gain insight into our own emotions and those of others, and to foster empathy and compassion, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and connected existence. Suffering is an inevitable part of life, but embracing our pain can lead us to enlightenment. Suffering forces us to confront our deepest fears, doubts, and vulnerabilities, and pushes us to question our beliefs, values, and purpose in life. Suffering builds empathy and compassion within us, which allows us to connect on a deeper level with those around us and act with compassion and kindness. Suffering is significant spiritually because it brings us closer to enlightenment. Through suffering, we learn the importance of surrender, acceptance, and letting go. Suffering fuels creativity and artistic expression. Through their struggles, artists are able to tap into a deep well of emotions, allowing them to create something truly transformative and meaningful. Suffering is a necessary burden that teaches us important lessons, builds resilience, and pushes us to advocate for justice and equality. It is through our pain and struggles that we find meaning, purpose, and spiritual awakening. Suffering is an inherent part of life, and it can lead to profound personal and spiritual development, as well as fostering empathy, creativity, and social change. Suffering is necessary for life. Through suffering, we are able to truly appreciate the joys and beauty that life has to offer, and we learn to be adaptable, to bounce back from adversity, and to thrive in the face of challenges. Suffering holds spiritual significance because it forces us to confront the deeper questions of life, find meaning and purpose, and connect with something greater than ourselves. Suffering can also act as a catalyst for personal transformation and self-discovery. Suffering has been known to fuel artistic expression, as artists are able to make sense of their pain and transform it into something beautiful and meaningful. Suffering has played a crucial role in human survival, equipping us with the ability to adapt, learn, and grow, and teaching us valuable lessons such as humility, patience, and gratitude. The paradox of suffering lies in finding meaning and purpose in life's challenges. Through embracing our suffering, we can transcend our limitations and discover a deeper sense of purpose. Suffering is a vital component of life that teaches us valuable lessons, fosters personal growth and resilience, and connects us with our innate empathy and compassion. It holds spiritual significance and contributes to our survival as a species. Chapter 5. Suffering is a catalyst for personal transformation and self-discovery in our journey through life. Suffering is an inevitable and necessary burden that we all must bear. However, suffering plays a vital role in our existence, contributing to personal growth, resilience, and even enlightenment. Suffering is necessary for life. It allows us to appreciate the moments of joy and happiness and to question our beliefs, values, and priorities, ultimately leading to personal growth and the development of resilience. Suffering has a positive impact on our personal growth and empathy, and can also lead to a state of inner peace and enlightenment. Suffering can act as a catalyst for personal transformation and self-discovery, encouraging us to explore new possibilities. Suffering has been found to fuel artistic expression and creativity, and to evoke profound emotions in the audience. Suffering has contributed to human survival by forcing us to adapt, innovate, and find solutions to the challenges we face. It also acts as a teacher, providing valuable lessons that can only be learned through painful experiences. Suffering is an essential part of the human experience that contributes to our growth, resilience, empathy, and creativity. By embracing and learning from our suffering, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and emerge stronger, wiser, and more compassionate individuals. Suffering can lead to self-discovery and personal growth, ultimately enabling us to find meaning and purpose in life's challenges. Suffering is an essential element of the human experience, as it forces us to confront our deepest fears and limitations. By embracing suffering, we learn resilience and become better versions of ourselves. Suffering helps us to grow and thrive in the face of adversity by developing a greater sense of self-awareness, self-compassion, and self-acceptance. Suffering allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, develop empathy and compassion towards those who are also suffering, and contribute to a more compassionate society. Suffering can serve as a profound spiritual teacher, leading us on a journey towards enlightenment. Suffering presents us with an opportunity for personal transformation and self-discovery. We are forced to examine our beliefs, values, and priorities. Suffering can unlock our truest selves and reveal our purpose in life. By embracing suffering, we can find meaning and purpose in life's challenges. Embracing change and growth through challenging life experiences is vital for our personal development, resilience, and overall understanding of life. Suffering is often seen as something negative, but it is necessary in our lives. Through suffering, we are able to grow and evolve as individuals, gain valuable insights about ourselves and the world around us, and develop a deeper sense of empathy and compassion for others. Suffering has an evolutionary purpose and contributes to human survival. It helps us navigate the complexities of life and make better choices, and ultimately helps us find meaning and purpose in life's challenges.